Maayong buntag, magandang umaga, maayong aga, mapiawawaw, maaura na aga, maopa na aga. Good morning. Okay, that was a lot of different dialects, just practicing, or languages. Yeah, I'm here. If you noticed, we had slippers there. I put on shoes. I'm wearing a coat right now. I'm here in Canada. I've been here for almost 9 days now, along the west coast, just visiting my friends and of course my family. And I'm spending 3 weeks here. I think this is probably gonna be the only video you see of me in Canada. And there's a reason for that. And actually, it's one of the reasons why I just wanna, share some things with you right now. Get a little bit serious, I guess. Yeah, but before I do that, let's go eat some food, because I'm hungry, so time to drive. I'll be honest in saying, driving in Canada is a lot different than driving in the Philippines. Yeah, that's Tim Hortons. I'm waiting at the drive-thru. It's funny because I'm not like the biggest fan of Tim Hortons, but you do kind of grow up with it in Canada as like your fast food chain. So yeah, I guess when you come back after a long time, it's just nice to go get some food there. So I'm going to the drive-thru, just waiting in line.
Hello, welcome to Tim Hortons. What can I get for you tonight?
One sec. Can I get a strange money? Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Drive-thru, yes! Tim Hortons drive-thru. I'm becoming Canadian again. Woo! I can't believe I got a wrap at Tim Hortons. Like when I was younger, it was just coffee, muffins, and donuts, but grilled chicken wrap. Whoa, it comes in a magical box. So I'm just fueling up right now to basically talk to you guys in a sec. I promise you I'm not paid for this. Tim Hortons is not paid for this, although I know there's a Tim Hortons in Manila now, so I'm gonna go visit it one day. It's okay, two cream coffee and a grilled chicken wrap. It's actually super stormy outside today, so it's just past lunchtime. Look at how dark and stormy it is. Oh. It's not very nice out. It's always rainy and windy. Anyways, I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you guys at home because it's not nice to talk outside. Yeah. Alright, so I'm back at my house. Yeah, I just want to get a bit serious for a little while. I don't do that too often here on my YouTube channel. If you've been following me, I just kind of post adventure videos and experiences and kind of what I'm learning. But I just want to touch on something because I think it's very, very important. I'm back in Canada right now and it's been really, really cool. I've seen my family. I'm going to Victoria tomorrow. I'm going to go see some of my really good friends. And I get a lot of comments all over my different social medias, here on YouTube, on Facebook, can you make videos with your family? Can you make videos about back in Canada? And You know what? The truth is this, is that I'd love to. And I think it would be great, because when I started this whole Becoming Filipino journey, you know, I knew that the only way people were ever going to connect with me and to, you know, see what I was experiencing, really believe in what I'm writing and sharing or showing on videos, is by really opening my life up to people, you know, and showing that I'm just a real dude and where I come from and what I think and who I'm with and what's going on. I mean, if you look at my Instagram account, for example, it is just raw. It is all raw. There is nothing fancy about it. It is very just whatever, what I'm doing in my everyday life. And the reason it's like that is I just want people to realize I'm a regular dude. I'm just a real person. And this whole journey, you know, these inspirational things that I'm learning and, you know, the things that are happening to me and the experiences I'm having, that they're just happening to a real dude. And they're kind of things that I hope that other people can connect with. So, you know, I realized that in order to, you know, share what's happening, I had to not just share what's happening, but I had to really open my life up for everybody. So when people are like, hey, can you share, you know, videos with your family or what your life is like in Canada, I think that's great and I would love to. But then, you know, this is where I think it's important that, you know, people remember this. This is something that's never really talked about much, but you know, if you make videos a lot, or if you create a lot of social media, you know, first of all, I hope you have purpose. You know, I hope you've sat down and really thought, why are you doing this, you know? And, you know, it might be positive for you, but what are the other things that are positive for other people? And I hope that you really, you know, think like deep and hard, why are you doing this? I know exactly why I create videos and exactly why I write things on Facebook or share things on Instagram. You know, I have my purposes. And maybe I'll talk about those with you in the future, or you can look back on my Facebook page. I wrote about it before. But I guess I just wanted to remind people too, though, that, you know, when you create media, when you create vlogs, or, you know, if you're used to putting your whole life on the internet, what's super, super important as well is just to be respectful. And what do I mean by that? In this case, you know, I'm back here in Canada. I only come maybe once a year, you know, I think I've been back 3 times in 4 years. And I usually only come back for a few weeks, and my parents, you know, imagine this, my dad doesn't even have a cell phone. He never has his whole life. You know, he barely uses any sort of media. He doesn't really use social media, he just follows me a bit on Facebook. But, you know, my mom as well, and my sister, and my brother, and everyone, you know, they're private people, and they enjoy, you know, their lives, but they also enjoy not sharing them in social media. And as much as they support what I'm doing and they understand why I'm doing it, they don't want to be in videos, and they prefer that I don't film, you know, grab the camera and like this, like, whoa, you know, here I am, I'm filming, I'm with my family, you know, what's going on, look at, there's my dad, he's not over there, but, you know, I mean, you don't have to do it like that when you film, you don't have to be going, like, whoa, what's going on, but they just want to see their son, you know, and you have to respect that, you know. They just want to see, my brother just wants to see his brother, my sister wants to see her brother, and they want to see me as me. And even though when I hold this camera, it is me, and I'm expressing how I feel and how I think and showing things that are happening, you know, it also affects what's, you know, your interaction as a person. You could be 100% real. I am pretty much 100% real. When I say pretty much, it's sometimes you have to, maybe something will happen and I just want to show it to you again, so 10 seconds later I film it again. But pretty much all the time, I'm 100% real to you guys. And it's just when you have a camera, it changes things, you know. It changes the way you interact, because you know you're filming and you know you want to shoot it a certain way or hold the camera a certain way. And I don't mean as in I want to film something and I'm going to be fake, not at all. But the camera's there. So it's you and whatever else and a camera. And I just, you know, I know with my parents and my family here in Canada, they just want to be with me. They just want to be, you know, with their relative, with their son, with their brother. You know, I have a nephew, he's 1 year old now. This is the first time I saw him since he was born. And those are moments and things, you know, just hanging with my family. Like I just came back, you know, earlier I was hanging with them, and I went skiing with them yesterday, and there's no point for the camera to be there, because I know it will just take away from us interacting together. So, you know, I just want to respect that. And I guess I just wanted to talk about that with you guys now. And actually I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I think it's important for anybody who's vlogging or creating content. You know, sometimes you just gotta put the camera away. Sometimes you just gotta leave your life or your video making, you know, out of it. And I know if I started trying to film my family and film my experiences, they would just, you know, it would upset them because they don't get to just hang out with me. They then have to hang out with me and a camera, and I completely respect that. You know, before my dad, he made a video with me trying the stinky fish, and that was super cool, and maybe in the future we'll make one more video or something. But again, and my mom, you know, my mom doesn't really ever want to be on camera. You never really see her. And my sister, you know, she told me she doesn't, you know, her kid who's 1 year old, she just doesn't want to put him on social media. He can choose to if he's, you know, old enough. And so, you know, I respect that. And I hope any other vloggers or content creators out there, I hope that when you're creating media, or even more so, not when you're creating media, but when you're just with people who you love or respect, or just with anybody, I hope you think as well, you know, do I always need to have the camera? Do I always need to share experiences? Because what I've realized, you know, especially living with my Filipino family in Cagayan de Oro, you don't see them that often in my vlogs or in my content. And I'll give you a prime example. If you look at the video, my Filipino family on Father's Day, right when we were about to eat, I put the camera away. And that's because, you know, again, it's just sometimes you don't want to let this, you know, take away from those real moments of being together. And not to say you can't have those real moments with this, because I do all the time, but just respect, you know, respect and really live for those moments, you know, that you need to live for 100%, that you don't need to share. Saying that again, am I still gonna live my life very open and share lots of stuff all the time? Yes. And do I feel that's important? Yes, because in order to have this journey, you know, and to want to inspire the things I want to inspire, both in myself and other people, I have to be an open book. So I guess, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I just took you earlier, I went and got to Tim Hortons and stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen when I'm back in the Philippines, because I know there's gonna be a ton more adventures to happen. So I'm excited to do this with you guys. And I will say, if you do have any questions though about my life, just related to me, not related to my family, just comment them here, and maybe I'll make a video in the future about them, or I'll write about them. Please do look at my Facebook page. That's where I do a lot of writing and sharing about my thoughts and feelings. I'm rambling on. There's a sign behind me. My brother made it in woodwork back in high school at the Gentleman's. I'm in my house. I'm gonna go now, go find my parents, hang out. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and I just wanted to share those thoughts and feelings with you. Bye-bye.